Alright, time to re-engage with some rifle and targets, so I'm going to respawn with a new building and a new loadout. Alright, now I'm going to use a common rifle, and the only reason I'm going to use a rifle here is because a lot of you guys are carrying M4s and say you would use it for home defense. I'm going to simulate as well kind of an optic that you guys may use, whether it be a red dot. Some of you guys have suppressors, some of you don't, so I'm just going to leave it without one. I'm not going to be using any special utilities for this reason. If anything, I may use a lockpick just because it's the easiest to keep track of, and a lot of you guys, or some of you guys may or may not know how to use those. So I'm going to change the rooms. I'm going to clear the paper targets. And we're going to go and now kill some bad guys. Alright. My weapon system's good to go. Check. Alright. Let's go. And same concept, guys, with the rifle. Now, rifle positions will be a little bit different. So if you see me moving a little bit differently with my weapon system, that's a different video. Right now, this is just CQB movements. An intro to that. Got one. And because I saw them and I didn't have a good enough angle because of my side overbore, I pulled back. Now this puts me in a predicament because I have to engage my threat. Alright, I'm going to try to keep my white light on for this too. If I can. Maybe not. It's okay. Now I'm going to try to run the rabbit. I hit him twice and moved across. Now these guys in game can get back up unless they disappear. Now for the sake of time, I'm going to keep the doors behind me open. There's a door there and a door here, so I'm going to take this one. Cool, I'm going to check this one now. Alright. Because it's locked, I got to beat it. Pull back a little bit. Behind doors. Alright, this just led into that other room that we were just in. Alright. That big room here. I'm gonna use my lean feature and kind of lean over. One-man CQB is about being very slow and very deliberate. So if you can be slow, be slow. Nobody's in this room. This is a big room, which is good for us. Now, because of this door angle, I'm going to use my sidearm so I can one-hand it and be accurate. Crack the door. And when it's safe, you can transition your rifle. Big pyro on this door. That's as far as the door will open. So I'm going to peek. We got one guy. Took him out. And he didn't even see where we were. And these doors here, I assume that we can check. And they're taking shots at me on the left side. But these rooms here, I can assume that I've already checked them based off their positioning. Now, I could shoot through the door and just engage my target. But I'm not going to do that, so I can PID, which is positive identification of an enemy threat. And they were shooting through the door, right? Gun. He tried to push through. They're still shooting at it. Give that door time to breathe. And I got him. Check around here. Boom, boom, boom. And follow the wall through the room. And I got one target, even though he already started engaging and was shooting full auto. Short wall. And push through. And quick target. So I checked my corner and I was able to see this pushing through, and I was able to engage him even though it took a couple of seconds through speed and violence of action. Alright, so you see they're engaging, so I'm going to fall back to a secondary position behind a piece of cover. and see if they want to come in and fight. And because I shot a couple times, doing an admin load here, still keeping my muzzle pointed down. I'm gonna move through. Antagonize them a little bit. I hear him moving. I'm sure you guys do too. Alright, he's right here. So, peek. There's another guy here. And I'm fighting outside of the doorway before making my way in. Check those corners. Because I got 2 open thresholds here, I'm going to follow the wall and check these areas first. Now that door here I know leads to exterior. Based off door positioning. Left side looks clear. Right side looks clear. Fully commit. Check the outside wall. Good. And fall back in. Okay, so. Alright, DZ team, so that is kind of the basics and introductory level of CQB from a very, very surface level. This doesn't even go into depth of communication, shooting around cover. This is also VR. So keep in mind of when you're utilizing these skills, or attempting to utilize these skills, or at least the concepts, I should say, when you're dry firing at home or practicing in that nature, even doing VR for yourself. Keep this in mind as you move through. Again, if you haven't gone to take CQB training, we are hosting this kind of training. Come and take training with Dropzone Tactical. Have fun out there. And again, this video was fun and educational for you guys. See ya.